to try to do or anything else. Everybody says, well, you just say you don't believe her. She lies. I said she's got inconsistencies in her story. Let me bring out a couple of them for you. I was told by her directly on a panel that in January there was going to be an indictment. I was told by her on a panel that she was with child. When we inquired about where's the child, where's the indictment, we got crickets. And we were like, well, what the fuck? Like you just
all
said,
you gotta do is let
this,
them talk, y'all.
this. So we said to ourselves, there's not enough information to try to intervene. It ain't our business. We step back from it. Who are the we? Some of the elderly people running around on TikTok. We step back and we just said, if there's something that needs to be done, if anybody hears of it, let somebody know.
Okay.
Tell somebody. That's it. That's the answer to your question.
Now I got a couple questions because you went off on. Number one, why do you need? That's a very strong word. Need more information is a very strong word. That's number one. Number two, did you just say? Because I think Kev caught it. Or well, actually, before I say that question, my other question was, if you didn't know her enough to give her resources, then you should have known her enough to be talking shit and judging her and wanting more information.
I didn't
So if I don't know you enough, you said you didn't know her enough to give her resources information. If you didn't know her enough to give her resources, then you shouldn't have known her enough to be talking shit. The last thing is, and I think, like I said, Kev caught it. Did you just say that in an essay case, the person's history matters? So are you the type of man that
No, that's not what I said.
Yes, that's what you said. You can do whatever you want to her because she's an
this
ex-worker?
is what I said.
That is what you said.
Let me answer your question. No, let me say what I said.
Give me a second, Edwin. It's 650 of y'all in here. Tap the screen and share the live, y'all. Keep tapping the screen.
Before you answer that, for the people that were asking if you have to plan relations with your wife, the question she said is if your wife says no and you continue, not if you just touch her and she says yes. The question was if you touch her and she says no and you continue, that is SA with your wife. But go ahead, Edwin. What was the comment about the past history?
What I said is your history matters in life, right? We get a chance to start over, right? We can always start over, but we can't undo, right? What is. If it happened, it happened. And all I'm saying is a person's history matters. That's factual. Now, whether it's about this case or anything else in life, it matters. That's no criticism on this situation. That's a point to humanity. That's who we are. That is the answer to that question.
What history does she have?
What? 1 minute, please.
Thank you, Skywalker.
Can you guys please tap the screen, please? Okay,
So
go ahead.
what is the history that she has that makes her not credible?
That's what he was trying to. In all fairness, I don't have a dog in a fight, but in all fairness, that's really what he was trying to talk about, the origin of this young lady. So he didn't initially say the things that he's saying now, only because all of these questions are being asked to him. That's not initially what he was on here talking about. But when the incident happened with him and Cav, it kind of went down this hole. But that isn't what he was initially saying. Not defending what he is saying now. And with all these hypotheticals about the military, this situation didn't involve two people in the military. So in all fairness, I just don't think that that's fair to make him feel a way about the way he answered the question, because this that doesn't have nothing to do with the tea in China in reference to this particular conversation.
But
So
in reality, if you do touch a woman, even if it's your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, if she tells you no, if no means no, you really can't catch a case for that.
yeah,
But
but the
also, Mara, we were talking about comments that he's made for the past 2 days on different people's panels about the same situation.
no, I'm not negating that. All I'm saying is the original thing that he was trying to bring context to is the origin
Are y'all
of
married?
this.
Are y'all married?
No, Kev, the comic, we are not
Are
married.
y'all dating or some shit?
No, sir.
Okay,
I
okay, so, okay. Can he speak for his
Can
goddamn self if you
no,
don't mind?
can I
he
insert
Kev.
before I go
Wait a
my
minute.
reception
Wait a minute.
goes?
Wait, Kev.
Okay.
Huh?
I be I be rooting for you. Why you fucking with me?
I
I
fuck with it.
I
I fuck with everybody.
I know, but here's the
Because I okay. You okay? Let me answer that.
okay.
Because when two men are having a conversation, the last thing that's necessary is for a woman to bring interpretation, right? As a grown man, believe me, I understand exactly what he said to me and what I said to him, and the fact that his position is changing in this live versus what he initially said goes more to the point that I was trying to make when I came in the room. He's fucking capping. He goes with the tide. He flows with the tide. If the tide is coming in, he's coming in. If the tide is going out, he's going out. He don't stand on no business. And anytime that the only reason he came in here talking shit is because Kev the comic was in the background.
Okay. Well, again, I don't know, Mr. Edwin. I can't say yay or nay, but all I'm saying is what he originally was trying to do. I don't know nothing about all this other stuff. And again, it's everybody's own opinion, right? We don't have no facts to anything. So I do apologize, but yeah. But Kev, I'm not I don't know Mr. Edwin, okay?
Can
So
I make
y'all
a
could
comment?
No, we
please
good. No,
tap
we
the
good. We good.
okay,
Can I
as
make a
long as we
comment?
good, can we please tap the screen first before anybody starts to uh speak and all of this? So can we just tap the screen please for unsolicited, please?
Yeah.
Nobody's tapping.
Uh, who next? I think
I
Kel
w-
was finishing. Then
Wait a minute. Wait. Lavender, are you some kin to these other bitches that think that I talk slow? If I
What
talk
in the
too slow for
tarnation?
you, get the fuck out of here and come back when I'm not talking at all. Look, unlike a lot of you motherfuckers, let me tell you something. I don't need TikTok. I work for a living. I make my own motherfucking money. And not only do I make my own fucking money, I could talk slow as the fuck I want to. But I could tell you this, bitch. I bet you my bank account ain't slow. Mind the business that pays a lot of you slow ass adults. Bitch, leave me the fuck alone. What you want. Cause I don't be fucking with you dumbass people.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can I make a
hey,
comment? Hello, host. Hello,
Yeah,
everybody on the
and to
panel.
beautifully me, I don't hitch my wagon to nobody. So you saying that me teaming up
Oh
with
shit.
TNT or what? I'm not teamed up with nobody but Slick Rick the Ruler. That's my partner. I'm his partner. That's my co-host. I'm his co-host. Anybody else? If you say something I agree with, I agree. If you don't, you don't. I ain't teaming up with no motherfucker body.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to touch on this subject. I am also a victim of an essay. And I just wanted to put it out there to everybody, regardless if you know the person, if you're in a relationship with the person, boyfriend and girlfriend, whether if you're married, when a person says no, no means no. And if a person forces themselves on you after you said no, it is considered SA. The one thing about this topic that is so sensitive is that people are always going to have a prejudgment. They're going to go with whatever they feel personally if they believe one or the other. I was in a situation with my children's father, and I could have put him away for 15 to 25 years. And I didn't because he was going to self inflict and self destruct anyway out on the street. But a lot of our friends, mutual friends, they was like, how can you press charges on this man? How can you say that he attempted to grape you when y'all together, right? So I told him, I said, listen, for one, he broke into my home. For two, he attacked me when I was asleep. For three, I had to fight this 300-pound, 6-foot man off of me for 10 minutes. I had to fight for my life. So people pick sides, and a lot of people that I thought, really can understand who I am as a person and can sympathize with me, they took his side, including family members. So people are going to have their own premonition on what they want to believe. Even if you have the evidence, it goes according to who's their favorite. So, am I going to question this young lady's situation? No. If she said that she's been essayed, I'm going to believe her unless otherwise, unless there's evidence to prove otherwise. I'm gonna believe her. And if he came out and he said that he did it, then I'm gonna believe him too. What's happening on this lot on these panels is that Heartbreak is who she is. She said who she is, and people are falling for it. So I just say like this: if a woman says no, even if a man says no, no means no. And if they override that, it is considered a essay. I land my plane.
Ma'am, I want to say kudos to you. Again, we're not trying to cast
Hey, Jen, you was
dispersions
muted.
on this situation. I'm saying that all I'm asking my people to do is to think and then come to your own reason. But you cannot be mad at other people that don't see your logic at the moment. That doesn't mean that people cannot get there. But if a person's not there, you can't condemn their ignorance or their unknowing. And what happens here, everybody's made up in their mind what is. And because it is in their mind, anyone that doesn't see it that way is a problem. Either victim blaming because of the seriousness of the issue that we're talking about, and the person being somebody that everybody knows, at least sociably on an application. All I'm saying is simply this: because I've run into you on an application and I've seen kind of what you do. You could be doing a character on here and holistically different in your real life. I don't know you. I'm not saying that what happened or didn't happen was a good or bad thing. All I said at the time, those that can do and those that can't talk about it. And I didn't want to be in the talk about it category because I just talked about it or I was just involved in it. I want to be in the do category. I want to try to bring something to the table, as y'all say, that I can bring. Where does it need to be dispensed? Who does it need to be given to? And how can I fucking help? And when we went down that rabbit hole to find out where that needs to go, there was no place for it. And since there was no place for it, we backed up because there was nothing else we could do. We don't live in the area. We're not in the environment. We were not on the scene. We don't have certain things. We probably have more information than most of y'all walking around here, but that's not up for public disclosure. So we're not going to drop it on you. So you go, well, damn, if you had told us that, we might have seen it your way, Tex. It ain't your business, as they say. We got our business. I got my business. And I'm concerned about my business. And my business is my 2 young kids and my life. So I can be around for my family. I have ascended to the top of my family. I'm him. And I got everything that goes with him. But in all you're getting, as the Bible says, get an understanding. And I have not yet come to an understanding, regardless of how many people yell, how many people say you doing this, you're doing that. I have a right to learn at my own pace and in my own way. And you cannot condemn me, criticize me, call me stupid or slow or I should know. Just because you know something don't mean I know it. And until I know it, you cannot criticize me where it has any emotional effect on me as a human. I'm not giving you that much bandwidth in my head. You ain't got a seat in my head. You can't put a battery in my back and tell me to respond a certain way because group thinking is saying this is the way it is. I'm an independent free thinker and I'm going to think my own thoughts whether you like it or not. I can appreciate everybody's position, the good and the bad, but at the end of the day, I got to make my own decisions as my own man to live this life to the best I can. And if my confidence irritates you, you got a problem. Don't bring it to me, telling me about me when you don't know me. You never shook my hand. You never bought me a hamburger. You ain't gave me no
Edward, land your
water.
damn plane. Land your plane, because you've
Thank
been
you
yak
very
yakking for too
much.
damn
I
long.
almost said
Land the
something
damn plane.
crazy.
All right, since he stopped, I'm going to chime in real quick. When it comes to sexual assault, each state has a different law, but for the past 10 years, what has become more popular by laws is consent.
Okay.
Consent must
Host,
be
I'm going to
given.
leave on that. I don't have any more questions. I don't believe in anybody. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can have this conversation. I don't want
Well,
to discuss.
since you're leaving, I'm gonna just tell you this: you said you wanted to bring something to the table. You ain't bring shit productive to the table.
Okay, I didn't get a
Absolutely
chance. It's
nothing. You didn't
cool.
bring
We'll
anything,
do
Right.
it
but you
later.
did,
I
Edwin.
appreciate
Didn't
your
you hear
opinion.
that man say he did it, Edwin? Edwin, did that man say that he did that to her? Yeah, get your ass out of here. I need to
He
bust you
heard that
upside
shit.
your
He
head. Let
knows
me get out
exactly
this
that
spot.
that man did it. But
He did it.
like I said, he's one of those
Nasty.
men that think that that women are property. He could do. First of all, this man said that her history matters. What the fuck does her history matter?
It does
Her
not
history
matter.
does not matter.
It does not
There
matter.
are laws against using a victim's sexual history against them. If consent cannot be given, it's great. And consent must be given. Consent is a freely given agreement to the encounter or activity that's about to happen. If someone's unconscious, they can't give consent. If someone's consumed a certain amount of alcohol, they cannot give consent. If someone is asleep, they cannot give consent. If they are intimidated by a person's rank, power, authority, they cannot give consent.
It's grape in jail when the COs do with the prisoners. It's like you could literally go to jail for that. But the fact that he just sat up here and on the free internet and just spewed that bullshit is asinine. Somebody, first of all, somebody needs to look at his history because it's given he's done that to somebody
I was
before.
going
He
to say
thinks
the
it's
same
okay.
thing, Jen.
It's definitely given he's done that before to somebody. And he thinks it's okay.
Most definitely. Dude, weird. He weird.
And he over there just going around in circles, just talking about some bullshit. Like, sir, you literally, I can't. And he talk about he don't have he can we can't criticize him. Man, sir, you've been on every panel I've seen you for the past fucking 3 days spewing that bullshit. It's not
But
fair
let's
to
tap the
assume.
screen and share the live, y'all. I got 396 people up in here. Make sure y'all tap the screen, share the live. Um, Yeah, he didn't give a little of nothing. But I mean, I'm cool with Edwin. But see, I haven't seen what he's been doing from panel to panel and talking to these other people and having these conversations. I haven't been there to see that. But allegedly, it was a whole bunch of motherfuckers getting in his box saying he been to different places talking about it for 3 days straight. So if 15 motherfuckers say the same thing, I gotta go with what they say.
I didn't even know who this man was.
What did you
Honestly,
What did you say though?
he be victim blaming her, like whatever. Like if it did happen, it's her fault, and then he needs more proof to even believe that it happened. Even though this man literally said in text and in the camera on live, yes, I did it.
Oh yeah, Edward, you lit, bruh. If dude say he did it, why can't you just believe it, bruh?
I don't get it, and that's what I'm saying. There's plenty of other things to talk about. We could talk about who slept with who, and some more shit. But he want to talk about this woman and what happened between her legs. You're a
He say
fucking weird. You're a weirdo.
he say he carried like what 5,000?
5,000 what?
I thought, never mind. Speaking with the wrong person. My bad. Edward,
It
you
is.
weird.
Are you familiar with DJ? Who's
Now, truth to
DJ?
be told, that man has blamed that woman from day one. He never wanted to supply support. He never wanted to do none of those things. She ain't physically came and said, "Hey, Edwin, I want to tell you these details that happened to me." He's just in women business that he shouldn't be in. And you shouldn't pass judgment, and you don't need evidence when an individual comes and says they did it. How much more evidence do you need? Why does her background matter? If the individual who has committed the act says he done it, what more evidence do you need?
Right. And even then, it's like he's like, oh, it's been about 6 months. It happened in January, so it's gonna be 6 months. So let it go. If you didn't believe her then, you don't believe her now. Stop talking about it. Stop jumping in everybody's boxes when they're talking about it to just bring more doubt, to cast more doubt, and then you're spewing your bullshit to people that may or may not know about the case. So then that person's gonna go around and then just drag the bullshit ass information that you gave to them in somebody else's life and think that is true.
So he came because I heard him mention something about the red pill side. He came from the red pill side.
They all friends over there. That's why he said it was brought to him. The information was brought to him, and he's like, and so the thing is, even though the information is brought to you, I can have a live. Um, I don't know who that is. I can have a live, and you guys can bring something over to my live that I don't want to talk about. I'm like, respectfully, we're not talking about that shit over here.
But I'm confused. He went to Florida from Chicago by himself. So how was Edwin at the hotel with them? It was never another person that they said was involved.
It wasn't.
So
He said
how
he
was
was
he
involved because
there?
it was no. He said it was brought to him. So on live, they
No, he
brought the
said he
information.
was there. You didn't hear him say he was there? Good, that man
Meaning
said he
like
was
no,
If
not
that
there.
man
meaning like
if
in
that
the
man said
physical
he was
place.
there, he was definitely delusional at this point.
Yeah,
We
he
hope
is.
because
If
he
that's the
wasn't
case,
there.
So I wasn't the
like,
only
I'm
person that
thinking
heard him
he's
say he
meaning
was
like
there.
in the lives. He meaning like in the
No,
lives when
okay,
they were first
because
talking
I
about it.
know this happened in Florida. Chicago, Black Chicago went from Chicago to Florida. He was
He
supposedly there
never,
by himself.
No, didn't he
that's
Vice
go?
not what,
versa.
No,
What
he
I
I
think what
think
never
I
he
think
went
he
said
from
he
meant.
was
Chicago to
in that
Alabama because
No,
room.
I
Alabama is
think
where they
what
Oh
met,
wait a
yeah, they
right?
minute.
drove to Florida.
Wait,
You
I
right.
think
They
what
drove to
Edwin
Florida.
meant, Edwin meant is he was in a live and he was there when it was discussed.
Right.
Right.
Not that
And
he
he
was
was there,
physically there with
and
Oh,
them.
I
right, and
thought
he
he
It
was
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 there
saying
when
just
he
it
he
was
was
brought to the
physically
app,
there.
and he
oh
was there
no, he
in the
was on
situation
the app.
unfolded.
He was there when it unfolded, is what he's saying, is he
Yeah,
was
see,
part
because
of
when
that
he first started
conversation.
talking, that's what he was saying. That's what he was basically saying that it originated from the red pill side, and he was over there
Yeah,
when
she
it
was
was
over there.
happening. Now to
No,
witness him going
he
from
didn't say that it originated from the red pill side. What he was trying to say was that he remembered the spaces that this young lady was frequent in. And there was an incident that happened, and he couldn't finish it because all of this stuff happened. But that's not what he said.
The thing about it, at the end of the day,
He
number
originally
one,
heard it on the red pillar side. That's where
the
right?
he
essay
originally
happened
heard
in
it from.
Arizona.
The
They
th-
wasn't in Arizona, right?
It was Alabama.
Yeah,
Alabama.
so
They
what this
were in
person talking
Alabama and
about?
And
Georgia.
from the
Chrissy
Alabama, and
after
she
that.
went to Florida.
Yeah, cause she
This
from
person got
Florida.
one follower, so I'm gonna block them anyway because they being.
Alabama. No, they corrected themselves. They said Alabama, not Arizona. But what I'm saying is, I just feel like there's too many men speaking on women issues. That's number one. Like, this is this lady's body. Whatever happened to her body. And unless you've been in that situation or in a very similar situation, you will never understand what it's like to keep reliving that shit. And I'm not even gonna hold you. If especially if that's the person that it is right there in the picture, I would literally want to like off myself every day because ain't no fucking way. So yes, this girl's going through it. If it
And
happens to her, she's
did y'all
going
hear
through it.
him say to the lady that was speaking on her case? He said, "Oh yeah, kudos to you." Kudos. Oh yeah, he don't have a sympathy bone nowhere in his
No,
body.
it ain't no sympathy bone. He's done that to somebody before. He thinks touching people without consent is okay. I'm convinced.
A lot of these men weird on this app. Period. Like the certain shit they say is really not real life. Like I listen to most of these men on here, and the shit they say it don't make no sense. Period. Like the way they be talking and saying shit, it just don't make sense to me.
Because I'm also going to tell
Because
you something. If
in real life, I feel like one of these women will slap the shit out of their ass and dog shit out of their ass in real life. The way they be talking about some of these women on here, they get on this app and they bash women real bad. Can I throw this out? Yeah. Make me a noodle?
yep,
They bash women real bad on this app. I see that a lot from some of these men on this app.
and you also have to be very careful and listen to what they say because, for example, and this is that the issue with consent, right? So there was somebody on this app that it was a man that said, "Oh well, she sent him naked pictures. She sent him naked videos. She went over there and slept in a hotel with him." Okay, all that can be true, but if I said no, or if I'm not awake, and he said when she woke up, she said no, um, then that should have been that. Like when she woke up and she said no, that should have been that. Um, but the thing about it is, they're making it like, oh well, she sent him this, and that. Just because you're an ex worker does not mean that you can see me in the street and be like, that's an ex worker. I'm gonna just take it. It don't fucking work like that.
You're right. Somebody said HB was after Laura originally. See, I don't know about all that because I don't really be in Laura's live like that. So
I don't be
I
in
don't
that
know about
whole
that.
other side over there.
You know, for me, I can't speak on nothing. It don't matter how she did it, what she did, whether she went, whether whatever. The moment she said no, brother, you got to stop. That's it. That's all. There's no if, no answers, no questions to it. You got to stop.
First of all, bone
If
collector,
a
you
person
messy as
says
hell.
no, it's no. That's all it is,
Hey,
regardless
Samara, you
how the
said no, she
situation went down.
wasn't. What? No, she wasn't. What? I don't know what she mean.
I
She
think I
was.
think she meant she wasn't after Lower.
She was on the pillar's neck, but that's irrelevant. It very much is irrelevant, and I mean, somebody need to talk about them red pill men because I hear about them all the motherfucking time. How they be going across the seas and getting women and shit like that, and talking about these women and how they don't like natural women. Some of these women get their bodies done, then the next minute they don't want the bodies, they want the natural women. But then when they get the natural, they just be dictating their own damn words. If you ask me.
First of all, they weird. Number one, shaded by Slave Bone Collector. I say you messy as fuck because you definitely invited him back in here, and I saw that. Um, but another thing too is that even if even if me and you a guy are texting right every damn day, what I'm gonna do to you, da, 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 whatever the case may be. I say you was messy. Um, this is what I'm gonna do to you every single day, up until 5 minutes until you're there. You're literally on top of it. You're about to do whatever, and I'd be like, no, that's it. It ain't no, but we've been talking about this for a week, and you've been leading me up. No, ain't nothing. If I said no, it's no. That's it. Consent can be revoked at any point in time. Consent can be revoked in the middle of it. If I say no, get off me. That's it. Get off me.
These red pillars only exist because women go over there and argue with them and plead a case. They cannot exist if you have nothing to fight with. You're just there running your mouth to the next man that's listening to your breath. He's the only one that's going to be gifting your platform. He's the only one uplifting you. They only can do what they do is because there's a lot of women go over there and entertain it. I
The
don't
moment
entertain
that
it.
woman was
I know for
sleeping.
sure if you off this app, you are the pookie.
First of all, there was a comment that
It's
came
funny
through.
how all of y'all are these head red pillars have been running your mouth on this app, but you've managed to get taken down by all these women, and you're the ones who are doing all the things that y'all fighting about these men that are pookies. All of you are pookies.
Didn't
You're
Here's,
do
only
Faith in the
running your mouth
box.
for no reason. You're just running your mouth to be in a box.
but
Half of you ugly as hell in a damn box.
this is what I was gonna tell you too. This is the thing because I seen a comment. I don't think you guys can see it. I can see it because I'm a mod. It got filtered. Um, the fact that you think that just because you give somebody money for something, it makes you entitled to that is crazy as hell. Number one. And yes, he's paid for content. Can you look at these two people in the box? The one in the middle and the one on the lower, what is it, left? Do y'all really think that's gonna be somebody that she gonna willingly just be like, I'm gonna bust it open? Let's be serious.
I thought she only got cheesecake.
He told
Let's
him.
be fucking serious. Do you really
He
think she's
told
gonna
him
willingly
no, but he
bust it
went and
open
bought
for this
her.
man? No.
He took her to the store and bought her an outfit, I think. And they said she bought sweatpants and a sweatshirt. So if this girl went to sleep with sweatpants and a sweatshirt, she didn't want to give you none. If I want to give you something, we going to buy lingerie. That's not what she bought. She
She
bought
could,
sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
but even
Yeah,
then,
hell, she could
but
have
even
went to bed naked. She ain't
that's
have
what
to
I
get no
said.
lingerie.
That's what I would say. Even then, because that's giving some men the impression of, oh well, look what she was wearing. She asked for it. No, that's not that. I can be butt ass naked. If I didn't, if first of all, if I've been selling you pictures and we get to a hotel and I go to sleep, do you really think I want you? I would have been jumped your bones from the moment we got to the hotel,
She
sir.
openly tell people she got her OnlyFans. She don't care. But my thing is, she wasn't interested in him.
Right.
That's not what she wanted. So how is he mad and you felt the need to just take it and now you got all these men on the internet, oh, she went, she gave it to him, she was sending him pictures. I could send you 1,000,005 pictures. That
That
don't mean
part.
I want to bust it open with you.
If
Exactly.
y'all wasn't there from the beginning, y'all lost. It was so much drama with Lord
Oh,
Cool.
yes.
And on top of the fact, people want to focus on the couple of things that she lied about. Okay, what are the couple of things? What are the majority of things that she did tell the truth about? Because at the end of the day, me personally, I'm taking that shit to hell too. Like
And
she,
I'm saying
the
Meg
lies,
went to
the
she went
lies
and
that she
ate by
made.
herself. She did everything by herself with him being there.
Right.
That's letting you know that was
Because
he
the
had a wife. Why you left home from with your wife?
no, and the lies that she made up were basically just to make people aware, like he's a bad man type shit. Like it was really bad. It was that bad. Like to raise awareness type shit. It wasn't like she was like, yeah, let me just sprinkle in a pregnancy just cause. No, for y'all to pay attention, it has to be something serious. That's when everybody was like, "Oh my god!" That's when everybody started like more people started caring. Oh my god, is she pregnant? Is she not pregnant? Like the fact that she had to even like exacerbate the story for people to actually start believing her and take her serious is asinine.
But if you essayed me and I came up pregnant, you think I want that child? No,
You know,
I don't want that baby. But you know now
first
they
of all,
try to make you keep it. No, I don't want that.
saying next time I'll make sure awake is crazy.
He did say that too, because he said I was in. I forgot who live I was in. He actually said that.
That
That
is
man
crazy.
admitted to it, and I was on the live when he admitted to it.
Uh-uh.
So he knew what he was doing. But y'all know he
But
already had a case, right?
you know what's crazy though?
He
I just
already
had
had
a
a case before this one.
that's what I was gonna say. I just had a thought because Edwin said that your past matters. So her past matters, and that's why he don't believe her. But his past don't matter.
Thank you. He already had an essay case before.
So you
That's
on the
why everybody was believing it.
this man is on the registry, but his
Hey,
past don't
thank you.
matter.
He a registered offender.
Oh, but we just gonna scroll past that history, right? We just go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's what they did. They went all the past. They went past that.
He
Her
said
what she did
he said
mattered, but
registry.
what he did didn't matter.
He said registry schmegistry. The fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been convicted before.
And this is why Black Chicago took it that easy. Because he's like, okay,
Because
I'm
he
already on
used
the
to it.
he's like I'm already on the registry. He's like, I'm a predator. Like who gives a fuck? Everybody knows that.
They can't come to his house for trick or treat or Easter.
That's crazy.
He
That is
has to turn
insane.
off all his lights. He already know what time it is.
Not the lights.
You got to be in the house in the dog. You can't have them lights on for nobody to knock on your door. He already know about heart.
Nah, that is insane. Like have
Yeah,
it.
he been there before. He don't care.
You have to think on the women. First of all these women that are against her asinine too. Like, are y'all okay? Like for the women that really are like, and it's and again, it's okay to have your doubts. As a human, we're gonna have doubts. It's okay. But I'm talking about the people that are openly just voicing their opinion and their doubts openly everywhere on the app. Like, are y'all okay? Like,
And
I
a
have
lot of women don't
genuine questions.
tell because I'm one of those that didn't tell. You know what I'm
But
saying? It took
this
me
is why they don't tell
forever.
though. This is why they don't tell though.
Yeah, because nobody believes you. And when you say it, it's like everybody has their doubts. Like they're gonna look at, oh, what did she do to, you know what I'm saying? What did she do to provoke him? Why I got to provoke him? That doesn't mean I provoked him. That's why I was trying to tell somebody in
Yeah.
the comments. He was like, "Oh, so you telling me if if I got a girlfriend or a wife, she don't supposed to tell me no? Why not? I could tell you no. This ain't your body."
Damn. Damn, love.
He
That's crazy.
literally said it to me in the comments. It was like, "Oh yeah, if I was your husband, you couldn't tell me no." Okay,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and but my thing is, but it's like I said, it's okay to have doubts, right? Like, as a human, somebody brings a story to you, you're gonna be like, that don't sound right. That don't sound accurate. Okay, cool. Let me sit back and listen to more details, or let me not just give my opinion. But there's people openly, women and men, just piano to piano to piano to piano. She's lying. She's lying. She's okay. Let's hypothetically say she is lying. What the fuck is that gonna do for your life at the end of the day?
exactly.
Like we have so much other messy shit to talk about on TikTok. I'm still trying to find a video that A Simone don't want to sell me, and I know you in here, A Simone, because I can see.
Oh, I'm done. I know
So
you in here because I can see
that's what
you.
we need to be worried about finding this motherfucking video, because that was between two consenting adults, not these people that this thing could literally destroy this girl's life, which it has been for the past 6 months.
I've been in a live where A Simone has actually had to apologize to Heartbreaker.
Right, and that's another one too.
Yeah,
If back then she believed him, and now she knows it was fucked up, she apologized. Let her go. Let her hair go too.
there she go right there. Just spoke up, covering her
Yeah, because
eyes.
I know she was in here when I said about the video. That's why I said it.
Hmm.
Want to charge me $500 for a damn video you got for free? That's some bullshit.
That girl was on the page. She said all the people that threw her under the bus didn't believe her. She did them in. And yeah, she was like, I'm still not finished. She just won't, I mean, her revenge. Because if I'm trying to tell y'all a story and nobody believes me and y'all throw me under the bus, I have an issue with everybody now. And I don't blame her. Yeah. But you know what? As soon as she come back, guess what? It's coming back. It's gonna be like how you be in school. She go right there. In Florida. Hmm. Being nosy. And that's a HIPAA law for them to even give out information. All I can tell you is, okay, yeah, this could be done here, but I can't tell you who's been here. That girl could go under anonymous name because they'll put you
That's all
on
the
the
hospital.
dang
She doesn't
go.
even have to be under anonymous name. All they can say is that this person was in this hospital. They cannot
Mm-hmm.
give any information, what
Nothing.
she had done, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, they can't say that.
Truth to be told, they can't do anything. Nothing.
That's a
If you're
HIPAA
not
law.
that victim, you're not getting nothing from
That's a
them.
HIPAA law. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Pandora's box. Pandora's box. No, you're not. They even went on her background. They wouldn't even looked up her like saying she had testified against somebody. It was like a whole like when I say they dug for that girl, they dug. Like they went and pulled all her skeletons out of the closet. Yes. Somebody said they can't hear. Yeah, I could hear you real good. So
You're probably gonna Miss Cat. You're probably gonna have to
go out and come back.
leave out, go out, and come back in because I can hear you.
They said we can't hear we can't hear Gene. They
Y'all
said they
can't hear
can't hear
Jen.
you. Gene, I'm sorry. They said they can't hear you. They said it's going in and out. Gene, I think they said it's you. Yeah, I think it was just her. Because they just saying her name. So I wonder who they can or cannot hear. They saying her box was blurry, so I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
And she said, you can hear me now?
Verizon commercial, the fuck?
Jen, I think it's just you. I don't think you like that box.
Now you can hear. Okay, now y'all can hear me.
Oh,
But no, what I was saying is that even if they did call today, um, even if we did call today, and they're like, yeah, we do that service here, whatever the case may be, they were gonna be like, okay, well, you still lied about your pregnancy. Like it's always gonna be something on this fucking app.
yeah.
Never win. Like so, I feel like she's over explaining and over trying to prove herself to the point where she's just giving unnecessary
She could
information.
be exhausted. I wouldn't even, like you said, and I agree with you. Like, I probably would just fall off the grid for a second. But again, like I said, if she comes back, it's still going to be that, you remember that
Yeah,
girl.
but what I'm saying, well, that's the part I think they didn't hear me when I said that she's very, very strong because any other person that wasn't that strong mentally as she is probably would have that would have been their 13th reason a long time ago. because this is a lot. And watching what she's going through, I can't imagine going through that shit. Like fighting for your life from the moment you wake up, you're sleeping and they're still talking about you during the night, and then you wake up and there's some bullshit. Like,
Girl, this was December, January, and here we are going to be in June. It it laid itself to rest for a second, and it just came back with a vengeance. Like it came back like pew pewing. Like it was just like, wow. Well, did it come back up again? Did it happen again? When this was something that happened 5 months ago.
and I'm gonna tell you this now. I was
It's being talked about because she
What?
went back in to take them down. So because she
Yeah.
came back for everyone who mistreated her, it's being talked about again. I mean, people in this, just people logically need to realize you're going to be talked about when you alive, and you're going to be talked about while you pushing the daisies. That's it. That's all. So either you grow strong enough to be able to deal with that, or you're going to lose in this world because people talk about you even when you have not done absolutely nothing wrong. Jealousy and envy plays a part in a lot of things. So sometimes we can say that, yeah, she's strong. She's strong because she knows she's going to get talked about, whether she's telling the truth, whether she's telling a lie. That story was going to get picked apart no matter how she put it.
But even that's what I'm saying. But even in under normal circumstances, like out in outside world, outside of the app, women get scrutinized in those type of situations. And this morning, I said something, and somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, he admitted it." It's because I said, as far as SA situations, it's always gray. It's always going to be gray, no matter what. Like, and it's going to be gray. And I say this because, like, for example, if you're walking down the street and it's a stranger pulls you into an alley and this shit happens, you can say that's black and white. But no, there's going to be the people say, well, what were you wearing? What time of the day was it?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I say that those type of situations are always gray. And somebody was like, no, it's not. It's black and white. It's always going to be gray. Like, there's always going to be somebody
We're
who's
going to be blamed. As a woman, we're blamed.
even matter. But my thing is she needs to just step away from it. And like she said earlier in her life, she said, this is for my case. So if you do have a case, then just wait till he goes to jail and then just pop up an app like, what's up?
But
That's
then somebody in the comments just said she loves the attention. I think because she's always being, somebody's always saying, let's get her in here, let's get her in here. And again, she comes and she pleads her case, and I guess she want to hear what everybody has to say because, again, like you just said, as a woman, we're always blamed. We're always like, again, what you had on, why was you out at 9 o'clock at night? So we can't be human at the same time. But if
also not going to negate the fact that she's making a smooth bag in the process.
and do you blame her?
You can't blame her for that, but not to
Yeah,
mention, of course, she loves the attention. Every woman that's on this app that are in boxes want the attention. Let's be honest here. We're
right.
all
Because
wanting the
I was
attention.
in the live.
I
This
mean,
girl was
she's
in there
getting
for
this
20
attention because
minutes.
everybody's literally asking 1,000 of questions.
Well, like it's like same said. If you have an open case, you have to stop talking about it because it can hurt your case. Um, but she don't give a fuck. So if she
Exactly. She getting paid. I was in the live with that girl, and that girl was in there for 30 minutes. Got $1,200.
that part, I
I
gotta work.
said, okay,
I gotta work. How long to get that shit?
girl,
Uh,
hello. Hello. Girl, it take me a week to get that. I'm sitting there looking like,
I'm
oh,
telling
you
people
done
all the
said.
time. I got some shitty ass news in my phone that I can sell y'all. Shit.
And then she did one where I think she was saying in order to get on her Snap, they had to pay her $25. And girl, they was doing it. I'm sitting there looking like,
20. That was one night, and in one
yes,
that's right. 22 people at sent her
yes.
20.
Gave her $25 to be on her private Snap. That's why I said she has an OnlyFans. That does not bother her. But again, if she has an OnlyFans, that's something she do in the privacy of her home. So you violated me, I have an issue with you.
Yeah,
But it's different if I'm doing it on my own. I
I
didn't
do.
ask you to touch me.
Mara, don't be. Listen, I got some shitty ass news in myself that I can sell y'all. Just let me know.
You know,
Um, but nah, that's some real shit though. She just listen. But again, this is what I'm saying. What you do for your job or what you do on your spare time or what you do with your private life does not give you
the right to touch me.
to touch me if I don't want you to.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel hey, she getting paid for it. So I mean, if, hey, it ain't hurting her.
And again,
It's making her pocket swole.
it's
And
the
I
fact.
think 5 people paid for her, for a plate for $25 for her to go get some oxtails.
Yeah. And the crazy part is too is the fact that there's literally it's scary to think that we're rubbing elbows in real life and on this app with men who think it's okay to just take something that they want.
True. That's true. And I think that's why they look at a lot. They look at us like that, like how we go out the door or how we present ourselves on this app. You could have on something that you say you was finna go out and have fun with your girls or whatever.
I
They
agree.
have an issue with that. They have an issue with what you have on.
Mm.
But then yet and still they going across seas and getting these women from cross seas, but they family doing them the same way. Baby, you can't go over there for cheat. You gotta
First
take
of
out the
all,
whole family.
can I just say something to the hundred and something people that's in here? Have y'all seen the fucking men from the red pill side?
Girl, a hot mess.
You got some motherfucking nerve. I will tell you.
Girl, I don't even want to call no names because I was finna call one name. I'll be
Like
quiet.
the fact that y'all look like this and y'all really think y'all have the right to just run up on some bitch and take some shit.
And judge us. And have a problem with us. Judge us. Girl, have you ever just sat in some of them lives and listened to them talk?
Nah, and then I think about it, some of them be like, oh, because these married women out here cheating. Y'all the same married men that's out here cheating,
Girl,
sir.
one of them on a scam. One of them name floating around TikTok streets right now for cheating on his wife. And you don't work and your wife take care of you and you had the nerve to cheat on her.
That part.
And you look a hot mess.
The audacity for me. It's literally the audacity for me. The crazy part is there was one of them that went in well actually was that was one of them that walked in. I don't know how the hell they found my live, but they slipped into my live. I started talking a whole bunch of shit that I know that they hate to hear.
They don't like us no way. So I mean, hey, it is what it is.
A lot.
They talk about us like we ain't nothing. They don't like women over here because we wear women wear makeup. You wear
I don't know.
wig. You wear this.
I don't know if they're under red pill in the search. I think you could put red pill men. I think you'll end up just put red pill men. You'll end up there eventually. I'm not even gonna hold you. There was somebody on this app yesterday saying that Diddy wasn't wrong from the red pill side.
But did you see the new video out about him?
That's the video they were talking about.
But he ain't wrong. Man,
They said that
but these are the same men that's
question that
thinking
was posed was
Chicago was right. Okay.
the question that was posed was would Cassie have stayed if he was broke? And I said, sir, there's literally women getting beat by broke niggas every day.
And is?
And
Yeah.
and women stay. What the fuck you talking about? There be women that they're the ones that work and the men ride their car
My
and
sister. My sister.
do not
I
play
can
with me.
I can speak it. My sister.
So you said that shit. You definitely asked that shit. And now that you in here saying nope, don't be
Don't
acting brand new.
y'all don't start Saul. Please do not start Saul.
Both are stupid.
Y'all leave Saul alone. Like I love to see him getting them lies and show out. So y'all leave him alone.
Yeah, he had 900 people in there where he's spewing that shit. Anyway, both are stupid. Yes, they are. You right,
Yeah.
but you can't say that she stayed because he had money. There's literally people getting beat. There's women getting beat by broke niggas every day.
And somebody just said, how do you leave a man with that much power in the world? Walk out.
No,
Unless
no,
they
you
just
have
in it for the money.
Yeah.
There you go. Saul.
Yeah.
Saul.
Now don't
Listen,
cover your mouth
Saul.
now.
Saul.
Let me see that pretty ass mouth.
to.
Yeah.
See, there you
Yeah.
go. Saul.
Yes,
Listen.
ma'am.
You gonna be nice today, right?
Gonna be as nice as possible.
Okay. That's all I want.
Yes, because I'm sensitive, so be easy on me.
Okay. All right. I'll be easy on you when we first start, but I'm gonna get harder later
He
on as
really
we keep
will.
going.
Yeah. He really look, Saul will get in somewhere and show out. Like, y'all
I hate
leave
it
Saul
here.
alone.
I
Y'all
hate it.
know Saul love him some chef
I hate
and
it.
tea.
Nah, hey, listen. That whole situation that's on that screen, I ain't touching it. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
let
We don't
nice
need,
that's
today, okay.
women.
we don't either. That's fine. Who muted him?
Who muted Saul? I guess he didn't don't even realize it.
He probably muted his damn self.
He did. That's why he say he ain't
Not
touching it.
No, we don't. We don't want. We're not asking him about that. We're asking about the Diddy situation. That's what I want to know.
And he just got quiet. So what happened? Oh, there you
Sorry,
go.
I had a phone call.
Oh.
Not thanks to whoever
I got a
muted.
phone call. Okay, so this is what I was saying. Nobody took anything away from Diddy. He's wrong. He's the worst. Whatever you want to call him. Whatever you want to label him. Put him under the jail. Who gives a shit? The problem is that every generation of our young girls fall into the same trap. Every generation. Ever since we've been alive, there's been little girls, young women, going and dealing with toxic, sick men because they got money and fame and
True.
fortune.
True.
And until we fix that, we fix nothing. Putting P. Diddy in jail fixed nothing. Putting R. Kelly in jail fixed nothing. Because all they're going to do is run to the next crazy man that's going to do crazy things to them just because they got power, money, and influence. And for women who are doing it for broke niggas, that's a special level of stupid. You are valedictorian of stupid school. You have a college degree in stupidity. You have a master's and a doctorate in dumb. So let's not act like we don't know that women are not only running and throwing themselves at these types of men, but some women are throwing their daughters at these types of men. R. Kelly.
All right, can
R.
I ask?
Kelly would have never existed if we would have not ignored who he was and what he was in the early 90s. We all knew what he did to
Hold
Aaliyah.
on.
Didn't nobody say shit. All the black women was just singing his song and going to his motherfucking concerts and doing all that crazy shit. Having babies to his songs, knowing exactly what he was doing. And then later on in life, y'all gonna all come together and have this all of a sudden outrage to put this man in jail when you should have been teaching your daughters to stay away from these types of men. Because all y'all know, when y'all were juniors and seniors in high school, y'all was not trying to fuck junior and senior high school boys. Who was y'all fucking with, Jen? Let's be honest for a second. Who was the
Me?
majority of the pretty girls fucking with? Who was the majority of the pretty girls fucking with in high school in the junior senior year?
Oh, I
Were they
don't know.
fucking with boys in high school? Huh?
I don't know. I was ugly in high
Huh?
school.
Nah, that ain't what I asked you. What exactly? Exactly.
I can't
Exactly.
answer
Y'all
that.
always
I was
fucking
ugly.
with older men. Every fucking group of you. Every
Wait a minute.
single
Wait a
group.
minute. Wait. Why you gotta say it so hostile?
Because that's what I am. A hostile, evil motherfucker. I'm the devil. If you don't want to talk to me, you might want to drop.
Not too much on Saw. I like that. But anyway, y'all didn't hear that. But listen, I have a question though, because this is the thing. You said that you know, these women go after these men because they got money. Da da da. So at what point do we have men change their behavior?
You never will. Ever, never.
You
As
never
long
will.
as it works.
So then, what I'm gonna do? I'd rather cry than
No,
fall.
listen. You didn't hear the last part. I said they never will as long as it works. Why would they change anything if it works? They're only doing it so they can get access to women. That's all they're doing it for. So they can get access to. Do you think anybody would be a blood or crip if every black woman said, if you do that, we ain't giving you no coochie? Like, you ain't never getting no box if you decide to be in a gang. Gangs will be emptied in a motherfucker immediately. Immediately. If black women said all together, you know what? If you walk around with your pants down, we think you work with the other team. We ain't trying to, you can't get none of this. We think you batting for the other team if you walk around with your pants hanging off your ass.
Okay, but do you not believe
Motherfuckers,
in?
belts will be
Believe in
sold the fuck
conditioning?
out.
But do you
Belts
not
will be
believe in
sold the fuck
conditioning?
out.
Do you not believe in conditioning?
Conditioning for what?
For example, if I meet a man tomorrow, I'm 95% sure he ain't gonna beat my ass on the first day, and I'm gonna stay. But over time, when you get comfortable and you have a relationship with this man, and then he gonna beat your ass, and then he gonna say he's sorry, and then he gonna gaslight the fuck out of you for years and years on end, say he's not gonna do it again, and keep doing it, and you either can't leave, or it's difficult to leave, or you're just plain fucking scared.
No, that's called stupid. That's what that's called. That's called stupid. I don't care what your gender is. You're dumb. You're an idiot. I don't care what your gender is. If you're around a human or a dog or a house or grass or a cat, I don't give a damn what it is, that is hurting you and you stay there, you are a special kind of stupid. I don't care what you call it. You can call it or soothing or victim. I don't give a fuck what you call it. Make sure you add stupid on the end of that motherfucker. Stupid ass groomer. Stupid ass whatever. You're
You
dumb.
ignorant as fuck, girl. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
Call me whatever you want to, but make sure you add truth on the end of it. I'm an ignorant, truth telling motherfucker because, see, well, I grew up with a man who used the word crazy and stupid. And we don't like to use those words no more. We
Well,
want
some
to call
people
it
are
something else.
using them because was she not kind of leaving the
You're
video?
still on this motherfucker. But here is the thing, right? I have a not a pushback off of what you said, but here's the thing. Now, you just said if women decided to basically tell these said men that they know that aren't SHIT, if you continue to do X, Y, and Z, then I won't deal with you. But you do realize that people have choices, right? They can go to the women that will allow them to do that. That don't make you saying if the women choose not to do it. You know, the saying goes, what one woman won't do, 50 of them will. It's the same with men.
Now, I don't know if your comprehension ain't working today, but I said if all women
Oh, I didn't
decide,
hear you say all. When you were talking to
Said-
Jen, you told Jen I thought you were saying you
He
to
basically
Jen.
said that in order for men to change their behavior, we have to stop engaging in the shit with them and stop allowing them to do what the fuck they're doing. Is what he's trying to say.
literally, you support and you glamorize men in prison on this app. You got men in prison on live, and black women are sending them gifts and money and invitations to their bed. Everything bad
No,
about the
his
black community, everything bad about the black community, I can find a group of black women who support it and who are enjoying it and who will fuck it.
Mm, I don't know about them.
I don't usually, yeah, I have to agree with him on like 100% with that.
He right though.
agree with him.
He right. I have to agree with that.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
What, that we agreeing with him?
Yeah.
But come on now, come on. Think about it. If you watch Love After Lockup, right? Even on this app, like he said, I've gotten on this app like 2, 3 in the morning, and it be men in there from prison, and they be getting all types of gifts, and I'm sitting here looking like, are y'all serious?
First of all, don't be in my business. Don't who be looking at my cash app and why y'all in my business?
Girl, I can't stand you. Then you looking at Love After Lockup, right? You have them women and those men. This girl got a loan for $100,000 for a man in prison. Are you
Okay, but at
He
the
serious?
same
said
time, okay,
men
but that's
What
target
can he do with it?
women.
first of all, the comments that keep saying we're trying to reason with Saul. There is no reasoning with this man.
I'm not
Okay.
trying to reason with him.
We
I
have
don't even know him.
he's not gonna change his stance. We know that. We're completely aware of that. But what I'm saying is it's the same thing. There's Love After Lockup was the example that you gave, right? And there's many men that wait for women that get out of jail, and they use them the same exact fucking way. We humans as a whole is just like it's a human thing. Like we all just collectively dumb as fuck. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, okay, whatever the case may be. I have been, guilty of. I've been guilty of doing shit in relationships and accepting shit in relationships that I should have never, that I should have put a stop to it from day one. It's human nature. Like, and it is, and yes, it can be construed as stupid or whatever the case may be. But I'm taking 100% ownership of the shit that I accepted
But
that I
did you
should
learn from it?
not to accept that and to look at the red flags from the beginning. But I'm not saying that hypothetically speaking, down the line, I can meet someone else and I won't accept something that I shouldn't. It's just human nature.
Well, somebody love said women falling in love with inmates have no self-esteem. God damn it.
Everyone who
So
takes
men like that too, though. You got, because it's a man on there right now. Them got the girl apartment, a
I
car,
hate
phone, everything. a truck. I'm sitting there looking like, are you serious?
I'm gonna say something, and I hate that for y'all. So everyone that who giggles with salt and forgets their track of thought, we forget our track of thought because this nigga's a clown. Did you not see how he came up here and was saying some fuck shit before he even started speaking?
But
Right.
you know Saw though. If you know nothing else,
I
you
don't know
know
him.
how
I
Saw
don't know him.
is.
I don't know him
Not
personally,
not saying know him,
but
but
I've
you know
seen
how
him.
he's gonna act.
Oh, no, no, no. She will. She will.
Shut
She
up.
will.
I've seen him go on. I've
They
seen him
She
go on
don't.
will.
different. I've seen
Jen,
him go on different
Jen,
panels.
Jen, ain't you gonna know me?
No.
Look at you smiling. Look at her
So
smiling.
I'm agree with you, Saw, because when you
Look at her
came off camp,
smiling.
when you got on camera, she just fell out.
Why
I
y'all
know.
lying on
Jen,
me?
oh Jen,
I
I ain't gonna
know.
tell no lie on you.
I know.
You
Y'all
Don't
be
worry
did.
about it.
lying like hell. First of all, anyway, like I said, he goes to every fucking panel and be on some fuck shit. This is why I think it's funny. Not because first of all, why am I explaining this myself to y'all? What the fuck?
That you telling the truth.
What the hell? I just realized I'm explaining
That's
myself
me
to a whole
telling
bunch
the
of
truth.
fucking
That's
people.
all. I mean, it's okay. I understand. I felt your pain.
You saw it too. First of all,
I felt your pain.
everybody laughs when he come up here. So
Okay, pretty.
I was
You saw it too, so it wasn't just me. I ain't see it by myself.
first of all, this shit
Okay.
got shit to do with what the fuck we was talking about. We was talking about Diddy. Why y'all in my
But
business?
it went on. Oh, girl, now we in your business because of Saul. I bad.
Because we was talking about Diddy.
But we just said I bad. But he's right though, because if you got these, you have to stop. But you know what? When the R. Kelly situation, I blame the mamas. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I really blame the moms because you're taking your daughters to a grown man. You know this a grown man. You listening to his music. You know how old he is, and you gonna take your child.
And
Are we serious?
I'm pretty sure she took him after the peeing situation.
I don't agree with that man being in prison right now. I'm sorry. Hey, if y'all want to talk mess about me, I can handle my own. But I don't feel like that man should be in prison because those women, those moms took those daughters. You took your daughter to this grown
He
man
still needs to be
house.
in prison. He still needs to be in prison. He out here pissing on 14-year-olds. He still needs to be in prison.
No,
But
that's something different. But I'm saying it. So you telling me you got a daughter and your daughter say, Mama, well, I want to go to Trey Songz house. You know how Trey Songz is. You gonna take your daughter?
no,
Okay, then exactly. Exactly.
thank you. I hate him for it.
What
Thank you,
song
who?
hate you?
Thank you, who?
See there? See there?
Thank
She's
you, thank you,
smiling.
Poppy.
Look.
Thank you, Poppy.
I fucking hate you right now.
Yeah, I feel like that too. The mama should be in there too. I feel you, love. Like the
Oh no,
mama, the mama should have
definitely the
went
mom
too.
should be in there too.
The mom should have went too.
Definitely
I
should be
agree
in
with
there
that.
too. Because it was given that what they say is given Edwin. This motherfucker said that her history matters. He needs to be in prison, but he shouldn't have to pay. First of all, everybody got to pay. If I could get a bag out of it, listen. But I will tell you this: if you're gonna be my ass, I'd rather cry in a Ferrari than fucking crying on the bus stop.
Girl, nah, nah, okay. Then a 1982 Civic. Nah, I'm good. I'm in the Ferrari too.
Have me boo who's not crying on the bus stop. Bitch, you better get.
Got people riding by talking about you okay. Get from by me.
Mm-hmm. But
Leave
like
me alone.
it's cold and I just got my ass beat. Leave me alone.
But but you know what? To be honest with you, I know a girl that liked. She said if a man didn't beat her, he didn't like her.
Okay, she crazy. But listen, that's another thing. But listen, we need to be first of all, Virgo, you see my name is Jinstigator, not Sauce Bracelet. Sauce Bracelet is my sister. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. I ain't even catch that part. Okay, Saul. Saul, let me find out.
Sauce Bracelet is my sister.
Lies,
Saul, let me
lies,
find out.
lies, lies.
Saul, why her name Saul?
My name is Jinstigator.
Jen, Jen knows. Jen knows.
Yeah, Sauce Bracelet is my sister.
Me and Jen know each other outside this app.
First, you be lying like a
Now, let me say that y'all in that song. We go
lying like
way back.
I don't know. I'm lying, Jen.
Yep.
You know. You want me to cut on my camera?
You are
Turn it
lying.
on, Saul. Turn it
You
on,
want me to cut on
Saul.
my camera? No. I'm gonna
Turn
have
it
a
on,
picture in the
Saul.
background. I'm gonna have a picture in the background if I cut my camera on.
No.
Saul,
Mine.
turn your camera
You
on.
can't play games. I will get the face took if I put a nude up on my.
Jen, let's all turn that camera on. Let's see your reaction.
That
Now he
motherfucker
can turn
added.
it on. I'm gonna put my backdrop, and he gonna be.
Hey, I ain't got shit to be ashamed of.
You don't, but
Uh-oh.
still.
I ain't got a goddamn thing. Hey, I'm proud to know you. I'm proud to have. You know what? Let me be quiet.
Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, people need to also start raising their sons better, because this is the shit that happens too. You make it okay for your kids to see you getting your ass beat, or
And them kids pick it up. They think it's okay.
and they think
You
it's okay.
right.
So you have a son who's seen your get your ass beat your whole life, thinking that shit is okay, or or that other shit. Like, you need to correct that behavior. Like, I have 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl. Secret. I don't really tell them that shit on Zap too much. But even when they fight, I tell him, don't hit your sister.
What about the one we got on the way? We know the sex yet?
Boy,
Okay, we got a boy, y'all. We got a boy on the way.
I fucking hate this nigga.
Look, ay, Dios mío.
I tell you I hate you for real, just know I'm being dead serious.
No, she don't.
He's taken away from the fucking serious part of this conversation. I hate that for me.
Oh, you hate that for yourself. Okay, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be serious.
Oh. So she's trying to be serious right now. Give her 5 minutes.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, we need to correct that behavior. My son be trying to hit his sister. I'm like, don't hit your sister, don't do that. And the same thing with, like, that's another thing too, with the situation with, like, men hitting women and shit like that. My mom raised me since I was little. Don't put your hand on a man, because if he beat your ass, that's gonna be on you. My brothers, when I started dating, they were like, don't put your hands on a nigga and then coming to us when he beat your ass, because we're not gonna fight him. That's on you. Same thing. We need to start teaching people to keep their fucking hands to themselves, both men and women.
Now, this is the main problem I have with the teachings of our women. For some reason, our women believe that predators can be talked out of being predators. That's not true. Like, that's crazy talk. That men who are not predators need to go out here and talk to these Michael Myers and Jeffrey Dahmers and shit. We can't talk them out of being predators. If they like to put their hands on women, guess what they gonna do? If they like to eat people, that's what they gonna do. We can't talk them out of it. But you know what I'm never gonna do as a heterosexual man? I'm never gonna go to a homosexual club and get drunk. That'll never happen, I promise you. That'll never fucking happen. You know why? Because I like women and pussy. So why would a woman who doesn't want to have smecks go to a heterosexual club and get completely drunk out of her mind and think that everybody's supposed to keep their hands to themselves when there's predators everywhere? I'm 6'4", 275 pounds, and I wouldn't do that.
Sir, me and
so
you
why
met
is it?
in a gay club. We met in a gay club.
Say it again.
Me and you met in a gay club.
Girl, stop. and people wouldn't even believe that shit. I just don't understand when does the common sense kick in for women? Like, this dude is slinging you all. Do you understand that Cassie saw everything he did to every woman and every man? She saw it. She's not only not a victim, she's an accomplice. If you see a man touch a woman in an inappropriate way, or a child or another man using a firearm, and he unalives somebody, put him in a hole and bury him somewhere where nobody can find him, and you know about it, you're now an accomplice. Am I right or wrong?
I'm asking you a question.
But wait. What I just said, is that right or wrong?
I don't know, you lost me, but...
Accomplice. If me and you are together and I rob a bank and you don't tell on me, you don't tell nobody.
Oh,
you know where the money is. You know when I did it. You drove the car to get me away. Are you?
Damn. What the fuck happened? First of all, this is not Sauce Breaks, so this is Jinstigator. Y'all gonna stop talking shit on my sister. I don't like that for y'all. My sister's my sister, and I am me. And whatever happened to him,